All right. Hopefully the microphone's working. Hey, welcome to the Carnivore Cave. E-bike talk out here in Long Beach, Texas again, and talking about carnivore. We're pretty close to the dog park where we've been taking the dogs. Nice place to go in Longview to ride or just walk. And along the rock path, they got these exercise things that you can do. So there's plenty of activity here. There's a lot of people always walking here. Some weekends are crowded, the weekdays aren't. But I do still sitting there talking today. So yeah, anyways, the human carnivores. I'm going to talk about the human carnivore and what it means to me. Now, I hear a lot of talk about, humans, are herbivores. We're our meat eaters. Our bodies aren't designed to eat plants. I mean, maybe once in a while, but our bodies can't handle the sugar. They can't handle the fruits that people eat all the time. And vegetables, I mean, why? I mean, I don't, but we are carnivores. There's a lot of people are are vegans. Well, it's hard to say, but most of the most of the Western world is are vegans. They just don't know it, and they wonder why they're sick, fat, and sick. I mean, you can be fat and not be sick, but metabolically, you're not healthy. I mean, if you're 20 pounds overweight, you're beginning to get unhealthy. I'm all my life, I've been overweight, mostly. Not well. When I was in my high school years and that, my younger years, yeah, I was a lot skinnier. Um, but I'm 64. In 2000, year 2000, or I mean 2020, I was hitting close to 270. I was overweight. I was sick. I had pneumonia real bad. My heart couldn't keep up with it, and I almost died. That sort of changed my life, and me knowing that I got to do something, because they wanted to put me on statins, and I refused to do it. I didn't even like taking pills all my life. I had high blood pressure before, and I've had some of my health problems. I never liked taking pharmaceutical pills. I mean, I always thought I was fairly healthy, but I never truly got sick most of my life. Mostly because I've always been a meat eater. I mean, whenever there's food, I mean, if there was vegetables, I might take, a tiny bit, a spoonful. I do like potatoes, though. I ate a lot of potatoes, mashed, baked potatoes, French fries. I recently gave up French fries because I couldn't get over the fact that they cook these things in seed oil um, to blanch them. I'm like, why can't you just do it in animal fat? And that topic of discussion has come up now with Bobby Jr. Kennedy. And yeah, I think if they're going to have potatoes and french fries or something like that, it all has to be blanched in animal fat, beef fat, tallow. I mean, but I did recently find out that I believe that onions, for me, that they affected my arthritis. And I hadn't had any for almost a month now, and all my pain in my arm went away. Maybe it's 2 weeks. 2 weeks, I could eat onion rings because we like onion rings. I did, and I put minced onions on my food one time. And I think that was a mistake. Where's everybody coming from? People at the park today. It's Tuesday. Yeah, minced onions. Yeah, not for me. I couldn't eat those, and my arm started. The pain in my arm went away. But I gave up French fries, and I didn't deep fry them. I just put them in the air fryers. But all of them, all the fries, you look at the package, they're cooked in seed oils, and it just bugs the hell out of me because I believe I've seen studies that came out that you know the highest rate of heart attacks can be attributed to use of seed oils, not sugar. Seed oils is the highest cause of heart failure in the world. You wouldn't think that, but it is. And people argue about that. There's studies out there to prove it. I don't know what studies there are, but they're out there. Um, so I've been slowly giving that up, and we're growing our own potatoes out in the back. We got a crop growing, I guess, of potatoes, and we're gonna try to can potatoes. So we're gonna cook it in beef tallow and blanch them, and then put them, and then can them in glass jars. And I always thought that I never thought potatoes would be that detrimental to you. That's why I guess I was a meat and potatoes person. But I don't think the weight came from eating potatoes. I think it was all the sugar that I had, coffee and my sugar and seed oils for one thing. Cooked a lot of things in seed oils. Um, I never, I never, I never got any vaccines. Vaccinated. I never got vaccinated ever. Maybe when I was a kid when they made me take all those shots. But my all adult life, I never had a vaccine, and I was hardly ever sick most of the time. I mean, probably the fact that I didn't really eat a lot of vegetables, and I never was a salad eater. So instinctively, I always went for the meat. Sometimes it was just cooked in seed oils, but I was a meat eater. And steak was always expensive, but I never thought that I would get healthy just eating hamburgers, just beef hamburgers. And then I get the 72, 75, 25 burgers at Aldi, the orange package. It's more fat, but I don't care. If you take it and put it in George Foreman, you gotta watch it because you can dry the hell out of it. When but mostly I put it in the skillet, the heavy skillet, and cook it up. We've been recently buying 10-pound blocks of hamburger and cut them in 1-pound packages, and we put them in gallon freezer bags, and she smashes them out to like big giant hamburgers, and they fit perfectly in the skillet. And you just put them in there, and you put salt. And I like to buy the Member's Choice bacon bits, the real bacon. Um, so you cook that up with it, and then when I'm done, I like to put Kojak cheese on top. Not all the time, but that kind of looks like a meat bowl. And we've been recently mixing hamburger and pork together, and that's really good, actually. I couldn't believe how good that tasted. So she's been doing that. We've been buying bulk pork and bulk hamburger, and she's really doing pretty good. She's going carnivore. She's having trouble. We got her on iodine, selenium, try to balance her thyroid out. So I think women have a lot of thyroid issues. And I'm sitting here rambling on. I would be listening to my tunes, but my battery is dead. I have to sit here and talk. Yeah, I figured while I'm doing while I'm biking, I sit here and talk. And if anybody watches this video, you might get something out of it. So yeah, we do that. I do that for lunch at noon. I try not to eat anything after 9 o'clock at night, and I don't eat until like noon, 1 o'clock the next day. That's sort of like intermittent fasting, 12 to 9, 12, 15, 15, 16 hours between, meals. And I'm usually up around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't eat anything in the morning. And really, it's just between noon and 6, I try to eat. Sometimes I eat eat a hot dog snack at night, you know. Perfect day to ride. So yeah, just I gave up potatoes for now, and I think I'm more in maintenance mode than I am. I'd like to lose about 20 more pounds, maybe 15, 10. I would like to lose 10 more, but I'm kind of stuck right now, so I'm going to hopefully taking out potatoes is going to cross the Rubicon for me, because I like to get my weight down even more. Hi guys. So my weight is it's not much of an issue as it used to be, but 180, 186 today. So I'm just, I think I'm in maintenance mode, but I want to lose more I still got some body fat on me and on my hips, my waistline, where that fat is just kind of hanging there, kind of jelly like. So it's slowly going down, but it's taking a long time. But I'm just saying that it's gonna take time, for all that to go away. But I feel great. I mean, so yes, I believe the humans are carnivores. There's no need to eat plants. And I don't even know where the hell they came up with the term carbs. Uh, to me, it's like filler. It's something like, okay, back in the Depression days, and you could barely get meat probably, and they had filler. Bread was a filler. They gave bread to the peasants. You know, they wanted them to be fat and sick. Well, they don't. Same as today. Hell, they don't want people being able to, fight back. So, yeah, they don't want the peasants to fight back. They want them to be sick and unhealthy, fat and unhealthy. That's what we are a nation of right now. Sorry to say. Um, we need to get back to our roots, back to our caveman days. You know, that's why I sort of came up with the term carnivore cave. I'm not a caveman, but you got to have that mentality. Behind you. So I'm gonna have to wrap this video up. I don't know what more to say. So everybody, thanks for watching, and I hope you can subscribe. I'm just talking here, doing just out of my head, trying to work cave out.